Everyone, Kinfinity here, and here's my review of Ratatouille, directed by Brad Bird, and it was also directed by, sorry, um, Paul Pinkava. Oh yeah, two directors, so I just have to make sure. Oh yeah, starring Patton Oswalt, Janine Garofalo, Peter Song, Lou Romano, Brian Denf. Denafony, uh, Ian Holm, Will Arnett, uh, Peter O'Toole, so many. Really is. Let's see, super quick. What, um, Stephanie Rokes, Jake Bird, Brad Bird, the voice too. Gerald Ritt, mm, um, John Ratzenberger, of course. Um, Great cast, really is. And this film is about this rat named Remy, who, of course, lives in the sewers with his father and brother and all the other rats, in the colony. But loves food, and not just any food, loves like really good, cuisine. And so he goes to this house that's not too far from the sewer he lives in, and goes into the kitchen, makes different food, and discovered this famous chef named Gusteau who has this restaurant in France, and and walks at all the French cuisine. And his brother Emile is more like a simple rat, like you should come back to the colony, everyone. But Remy really wants to make extravagant food and everything, mixed flavors. And so one day, well, because he imagines the chef Gusteau, and so one day he's able to go to the restaurant and kind of like just look through the window, see what it's like in there, and sees that the head chef is it's a kind of a force, Chef Skinner, to all the other chefs and everything, everyone else. And there's a new person in the kitchen who's who could be Gusto's son. Uh, and that's why, because his mother recently got sick and told that he is Gusto's son, but never been told before or anything. So like, is this Gusto's son? Yeah, doesn't look like Gusto. He kind of does in the face, like with the nose and the eyes, but kind of. So not really quite sure if he is or not. So but he's a garbage boy, has the dishes and thing, but really wants to cook. So one day tries to put things in the soup, but it's not very good. So Remy steps in and puts all the right things in the soup, and the garbage boy could be Gusto's son. His name Linguini. Yeah, got funny. And so Linguini's like, "What's Stripe doing here?" And so tries to say, "What's going on with the soup?" But then the uh, the waiter takes some of the soup, puts it in, and leaves out. Well, no, one of the chefs do, takes it and goes and gives it to the waiter to take to the table, and they loved it. And Chef Skinner saw him make this. So like, what are you doing? We saw him stir soup after Remy left. And like what? And so they loved it, and so wanted more. And so Linguini gets to become a chef, and so Linguini, talks to Remy. They can't talk to each other, but Linguini can talk to him. And Remy can Remy can do everything physically. They just can't talk to each other. So yeah, so goes to Louise's apartment and finds a way to control Weenie by pulling on his hairs. He's able to pull his arms and legs and everything. That way can cook Arnold and always makes all these great cuisines and dishes. And also Chef Skinner has this plot to well not really a plot, but kind of a like just like marketing for Gusto. Now Gusto's passed away to sell all sorts of frozen dinners and stuff, and not just French. He has like Chinese ones, American ones, different things, different kinds of foods and things. But won't work if Linguini is Cousteau's son. They're like, what? Now you gotta prove that he's not Cousteau's son. And then one day notices that there's a rat in the hat, like the light shines while they're all having wine and celebrating and things. And so Queenie also learns from a nice chef that helps them out learn everything. And they make great dishes together. And then one day, there's a food critic that they have to impress too. So they make great meal for him. But also Remy has to, show to his family, the whole colony, that that he can do this. That he doesn't have to live in the sewers. That he can live with humans, and they're not going to poison him anything, make a delicious meal for this critic and everything. And what this critic thinks is so great, and what happens after the critic finds out and everything. Don't want to give anything away, but it's really great. And this is a great film. Really loved it. It was so cool how took because the food ratatouille, like this is nice, sounds good, and then the idea of a rat cooking, like the last thing you would want to be cooking. And that's pretty cool. They made where rat is cooking delicious cuisine and everything, and it's able to find a way to do it and get away with it. And it's a really cool idea of showing how literally anyone likes good cuisine, good food, and it was really well done. Really enjoyed it. I would have liked to see a little bit more of how it works, of how he's able to control the ingredient, But it was really cool. Besides that, it was really well done. Really enjoyed it. And a little bit more of how the rat colony works and everything, but I really liked it. It was Lost Infinity. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe these videos to Lost Infinity.